500 bucks. a little high.
They're a little high for me. All right, morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday morning. We are across the bridge in Virginia at a flea market that happens the first weekend of every month. It is dark, it is gloomy, it is rainy, it is cold, but this is when you win. At least I thought this was when you win, but apparently because there's no parking, a lot of people are trying to win this morning as well. Excuse me. So we're gonna do our best. We're gonna load up the saddle and we're gonna go outside. It is in a parking garage, so it might be a little bit dark in there. We're gonna do our best though, as always, to bring you guys up close and in-depth footage of our picking adventure. So we'll see you guys inside. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, all that jazz. And we'll see you guys in the trenches. All right, bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a little brisk up here. We're at the flea market. We had a pretty good day, and we're gonna go through some of the items that we picked up. Up first, we found this super cool vintage KD Lang single stitch made in the USA t-shirt. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't quite know who KD Lang was, but she is a Grammy-winning country pop music star from Canada. So this t-shirt is pretty cool, pretty crisp. There are not a lot of them out there. I found one comp on eBay, and it was from a seller in Japan who was trying to sell it for over $800. I will probably list mine for around $150.
Shirts are $1 each.
Okay.
And I think like this is more a large, and then they would go mediums.
Yes, ma'am.
But you know, you can just, because people mix them up.
Yeah. I did find another comp on Worth Point, but it was super undervalued and not sure if they took a best offer or not because of the price in which it sold. All right, I'm gonna grab this shirt right here.
All right. And no, there's men's clothing on those two racks there.
Yes, ma'am.
These are all ladies, but there's a couple of men's shorts there.
Understood.
And the jeans, I believe I marked it with little yellow tags.
So I had $1 in here.
Anything else you want? You can use up all my singles.
I know, I apologize. I thought I had $1 in there.
One more t-shirt?
No, I wish.
Get wiped out with singles too fast.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
You have a good one.
Thank you.
Here we find a table full of glass. Now, obviously, I'm sure a lot of people are like, why don't you just buy everything? Well, for me, it's a little bit difficult to just buy everything. I'm trying to be very specific about what I buy due to my space situation, and I'm just looking for things that I can burn and turn. So things I can just pick up and turn and burn and turn. One of those things. Just things I can pick up and move pretty quick. But I did find 4 really rad pieces at this particular. I get a couple of price checks on some of this stuff down here for me. How much you got on this guy?
$10 on that.
Okay. This one?
$5.
All right. And these cup and...
How much you get? 10 total. 10 total. Okay.
And these cup and saucers?
They're 5 each.
Okay. And the mushrooms?
5.
All right.
How much are the Gunther glasses? I'll do $20 on all of them.
If I take the mushrooms, the green bowl, this bowl, and 1 cup and saucer, 20 bucks?
10, 25, 22.
22? Can't argue with that, sir.
And there's...
I got some paper.
I was going to say there's a little paper left. Somebody bought... I had a bunch of other green glass. 22.
Appreciate you, sir.
Yeah. Some lady came by about the mushrooms. And I said, there's $5 for 3. Well, I got to think about that.
Listen, you're not going to get any argument out of me, man. I appreciate you, sir. Their booth. The first thing is going to be a Anchor Hawking Princess Green Uranium Glass Cup and Saucer. A lot of this stuff you'll be able to see in our Whatnot auctions that are coming up. We do have 3 auctions coming up within the next week, so make sure you guys are heading over to Whatnot and bookmarking those auctions. The second item is going to be these cool little 3 ceramic mushrooms. Mushrooms are very popular right now, whether they're ceramic or glass. Obviously, price is going to range in value depending on what they actually are. And the third thing is this absolutely awesome green glass dish. This I believe to be Murano. It is one of my favorite words to say in the glass world, and that's bullicante, which means controlled bubbles. You guys can see on the screen, very beautiful dish. The controlled bubble work looks to me as if it is Murano, although there is no marking, no sticker, no signature. Very, very nice piece though. And then last but certainly not least is this absolutely awesome L.E. Smith glass, Moon and Stars, Amberina. I'm not sure exactly if this is a candy dish or a lidded compote. I believe it is actually a candy dish, but I'll have to double check just to make sure. But an absolute bargain to get all these pieces at the prices I got them for. Definitely a really, really cool pickup. Appreciate you, sir.
All right, have a good day.
You do the same. Pardon me. Up next, you guys are going to see I'm flipping over figurines. I'm flipping over items. I just did a video on this. If you guys haven't seen it, there'll be a link in the description below, and I'll also put a link up top here so you guys can click on that, go to that video, save it, and then go back and watch it later. But definitely always flip over your items. I did pick up this really cool Summit Art Glass Carnival Glass figurine. It is a clown elephant. So yeah, really cool piece. I'm just intrigued by things like that. So that will be available in one of our upcoming Whatnot auctions. Up next, you see I found this absolutely gorgeous Fenton glass, ruby red, hand painted, signed on the bottom, still has a sticker, awesome sort of chamber stick style, and it came with the hurricane piece to go with it. Really cool items. So I got both of these items for 20 bucks, so it averaged out to be about $10 a piece, which is about the max that I usually like to pay for things. So I was super stoked about grabbing these 2 items. I got 2. Whenever you have a second. So I got this one and this one.
Okay, so that's 11 and 8 and so half of.
So it should be
18 is
20, 9,
9 and
11. It's 20.
Thank you.
No worries, it's early. I understand. You've been working hard.
I've been up since 2.
Oh, I know how it is. Trust me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Pardon me. Up next, you will see that I found a couple pair of boots. I am all on the boot craze right now. Big shout out to my guy Cernock from Cernock's Connection. Make sure you guys check us out on the Reseller Information Network. So I found 2 pair of boots here. One of them is going to be a pair of Doc Martens. They weren't in the best condition, but they are Doc Martens, and I rarely ever find those, especially at a reasonable price. So I did grab those, and also a pair of Corcoran boots, military women's boots. I have sold this particular style of boot in a men's version before. Really great money in those boots. Both of these boots will clean up really nice. Super excited about finding these 2 boots. And the guy that I was selling the boots to me was absolutely awesome. Really cool dude. How much for the boots?
It's 2 pairs or 1 pair?
2 pair.
I give you $30 for 2. I should ask you for $30 each.
About 20 bucks.
Too late, like $10 each. 25 you got it there because you're my first customer. That's the only reason.
Okay.
You good?
25.
And I give you a picture of General Alexander Haig. You know who this guy is?
No.
Oh, you don't?
No.
He's actually from Virginia. Hold on. Hey Siri, who is General Alexander Haig?
For Wikipedia, Alexander Meggs Haig Jr., BJ December 2nd, 1924 to February 20th, 2010, was United States Secretary
he was Secretary of State under President Ronald Reagan. Chief of Staff.
And Gerald Ford. Prior to
He's the one who defeated the Russian in Europe. He's the Supreme Commander of NATO.
Okay.
Big shot.
Oh, yeah.
I worked for his son. They kept the storage locker.
You got change?
And I kept what I kept.
All I have is 22 or this.
I need some money. What do you give me? How much you have?
22.
So what's the other one?
25, so $3 off.
Give me 25. So I owe you 15.
Yes, sir.
Oh, please. Up and down the mail. Oh, yes.
There you go.
Yes. You're a nice guy.
You're a nice guy, too. Appreciate you, bud.
I do flea market because I like flea market.
Yeah.
I do moving job on junk hauling.
Oh, yeah.
It's freaking every day like this.
Trust me, I know.
I don't know what to do. Trash it, it's good money.
Yeah.
Don't trash it, I pay storage.
It's a lot of work, but it's good money.
There's no money.
Money?
That's the point, yeah. That's the point. There's no money. 10 years, 20 years ago, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No money.
And now everything costs too much more than what it used to. You used to be able to get a unit for $10. Now everybody wants a unit and it's $100.
Yeah, but me, I don't pay. I get paid.
Oh, they're paying you to clean it out.
It's just how much accumulation and storage fees.
Nah, keep it. I'll mess it up. Up next, you can see I'm kind of looking at this table. Very nice pieces of glass all over this table. I'm flipping it over, looking at the paperweights. I'm really got my eye out for paperweights right now. That's another thing that's super popular. So if you guys can find paperweights out there at good prices, I would suggest picking them up. They are a hot commodity right now. I did find this beautiful Amberina piece. It was either Viking glass or L.E. Smith. And I went to go find out how much it was, and turns out it was my buddy, who I used to set up with at the Georgetown flea market.
I sold it because you work in the circus.
How you doing?
What's up, my man?
How are you?
I'm great, and you?
Good. How much you want for this guy?
You tell me, man. You know better than me.
$10.
Oh, come on. Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
I'll let you. I'll put it back, and then you get more money for it. Good to see you, brother. And he was not going to sell that item to me for 10. Right here, I just randomly came across another pair of boots. ¿Cuánto? $10. Our Danner boots. Great brand to look for. Once again, this is another pair of women's boots. So even though like I'm mixing it up with women's boots, men's boots, the same sort of style though, combat boot style, very popular. These will be listed on all the platforms: Grailed, Poshmark, Depop, eBay, and Mercari. So super stoked about that. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, que tenga suerte.
And last but certainly not least, I spotted this vintage Malcolm X hat. I remember this hat from when I was younger. A lot of people were rocking this hat back in the day. So there's a bunch of different versions out there. This one's definitely an older version based upon the style of the X. So I had to pick this hat up. I thought it was super rad. And I'll throw some comps and stuff up on the screen so you guys can kind of see. But just definitely a super dope hat. I was very excited about that hat.
I spent a few years in the Navy myself.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, sir. What's up?
How much on the hat?
$500 bucks. a little high.
A little high for
How
me.
about 3?
I can do that, sir.
All right.
so a lot of Army guys collected all the tools.
Thank you, darling.
And when I was in Europe, you know,
Where?
I was in Heidelberg.
I was in K-Town.
Oh, yeah? With the Navy?
I was independent.
You were what?
Independent.
Oh.
I'm a graduate of Heinz Slaughter in American High School.
So you
Small
got
guy there. He was at Ramside. 2 back to you, my friend.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one.
Well,
I will.
my older daughter.
All in all, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was a pretty good day at the flea market. We did go to another sale after this. Hopefully we can have that video for you guys on Wednesday. But most importantly, please make sure you guys are checking out our Whatnot page. We have 3 sales coming up. We have a sale this Wednesday. It's going to be the garage sale raid train. I'm going to be doing that with some of my good friends, Paul the Philly Flipper, Jen from Jen's Multiverse, Mike from January House, Dan from Dan to Demand normally does this show. I don't think he's going to be here this week, but I'm super excited to be able to do that with them. All great people doing great things on Whatnot. So make sure you guys bookmark that show. It's going to be a mixture, variety of items, some really cool pieces. And then after that, our next show is going to be another big blowout glass and ceramic show. Everything starting at $1. And then before that one, actually, we have a hat show. Don't forget the hat show. Bookmark the hat show. We're going to have a ton of hats. Everything's going to be starting dirt cheap. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. I know the audio was kind of crazy. It's literally in a parking garage in an overpass with the highway below us in Virginia. The lighting is crazy, but listen, this is how things are sometimes. Sometimes this is what real picking is. It's not always going to be ideal. It's not always going to be easy to capture on camera, and the great lighting of outdoors and the good weather and no noise. But I just for me, it's important to show you guys everything, you know, the real side of what picking is really about. So big shout out to you guys for sticking through this whole video if you made it this far. We appreciate all the love and support. Make sure you guys are subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop some comments in the comment section. We do our best to answer every single comment. We're a little bit behind, but we're going to catch up, I promise. Thank you guys so much. Everybody enjoy the rest of their week. We'll see you guys with another video on Wednesday. As always, YouTube, stay classy. Peace.